Why Alaska? Why, just look. You've always dreamed of sailing remote Alaskan waters. Why? Because you hoped that a world like this still existed. Wild, beautiful, untouched. It does. And Holland America Line is the best choice to share it with you. Why Holland America Line? It starts with what we call Signature of Excellence. It's the care and value we offer you during every minute of your journey to Alaska. It begins with our ships themselves, each built with Alaska in mind. A full teak wraparound promenade deck with a place for you to watch nature in action. The Crow's Nest, perched up high for spectacular views of the inside passage ahead. Our Culinary Arts Center, presented by Food and Wine magazine, for cooking demonstrations, seminars with celebrity chefs, wine experts, and cookbook authors. The inviting Explorations Cafe, powered by the New York Times. Sip an espresso while you plan your day or log on and surf the internet. Our digital workshop, an exclusive collaboration with Microsoft, allows guests the chance to create their own blogs, upload vacation photos, and share their experiences in real time. Our very own Club HAL offers special activities and amenities for children and teens. And consider this. Perhaps the most significant part of Holland America's Signature of Excellence is in your accommodations. Most guests choose our popular outside stateroom. Given the phenomenon of constant daylight in Alaska during the summer, an outside stateroom offers you the pleasure of viewing the ever-changing scenery. Whether you choose an outside stateroom, economical inside cabin, a luxurious veranda, or a suite, you can be sure that you will be booking one of the largest accommodations afloat in Alaskan waters. And this feeling of space isn't just in your own stateroom. Whether at the top of the ship in the panoramic Crow's Nest, poolside under the Magra Dome that can open or close for the weather, or seated in our aft dining room, our entire fleet boasts fabulous public spaces that showcase all the breathtaking views around you. Our mid-sized ships create a connection to the water, mountains, glaciers, and wildlife that make Alaska such an unforgettable place to cruise. Holland America ships are the most comfortable vessels afloat. Who can dream about Alaska without contemplating the bounty of its waters? World-famous Alaskan salmon or gigantic king crab. We serve this and a whole lot more. Sophisticated five-star dining, one of the most extensive menus at sea. Dress up or relax in casual elegance. Rest assured, casual doesn't mean less attention. At the heart of Signature of Excellence is our staff, expertly providing gracious, award-winning service to make your cruise to the great land an experience you'll never forget. So, how should you begin? Choose the itinerary that's right for you. Holland America Line offers you the widest selection of choices, with 4 unique itineraries showcasing the very best Alaska has to offer. But before we show you those, you need to know about glaciers. More importantly, where the best glaciers are. Holland America combines 3 incomparable itineraries with glorious Glacier Bay National Park. Glacier Bay is truly spectacular. Or you may visit Wrangell St. Elias National Park and the massive Hubbard Glacier. Surrounded by some of North America's tallest mountains, Hubbard Glacier is big, towering 40 stories tall. Its face is 5 miles wide, calving millions of tons of ice into the sea each season. If your cruise doesn't visit Glacier Bay, chances are you will come here. And depending upon which itinerary you choose, you may also experience the stunning Twin Sawyer glaciers of Tracy Arm, or be surrounded by the many glaciers of College Fjord. Now for a look at our 4 itineraries. The 7-day Explorer leaves the Emerald City of Seattle on a round-trip sailing every Saturday and Sunday throughout the summer season. You'll visit the Alaskan ports of Juneau, the state's rustic capital with its own glacier inside the city limits, the unique port of Sitka, the original foothold of the Russian fur empire in the New World, Ketchikan, salmon fishing capital of Alaska and home to the Misty Fjords National Monument, and Victoria, British Columbia, with the charm of Great Britain and the ruggedness of the West, and either Glacier Bay or the Hubbard Glacier. Plus, you'll start and finish in the same U.S. port, and that just makes things a little easier. Our 14-day Explorer itinerary also boasts the convenience of cruising round-trip from Seattle. Departing every other Friday, this is truly a cruise of Alaskan proportions. It features 8 ports of call, 2 major glacier visits, and for those wanting to cruise where few have cruised before, the 14-day Explorer also calls at the unique ports of Kodiak, famous for its Russian heritage and giant bruins, idyllic Homer on the shores of the Kenai Peninsula, the private port of Icy Strait Point, and even a full day in cosmopolitan Anchorage. That's right, a port of call in Anchorage. Visits to both Hubbard Glacier and the Sawyer Glaciers of Tracy Arm round out your grand Alaska cruise. Our 7-day Glacier Discovery itinerary navigates between the ports of Vancouver and Seward, gateway to Alaska's interior. Your journey takes you through the fabled Inside Passage and across the pristine Gulf of Alaska. You visit Ketchikan, Juneau, and either Skagway, gateway to the Klondike, where the colorful history of the last great gold rush lives on, or Haines, a scenic Alaskan town that is home to the famous Chilkat Bald Eagle Preserve. On all of our Glacier Discovery cruises, Holland America Line is proud to feature both Glacier Bay as well as spectacular College Fjord in Prince William Sound, where you'll be surrounded by rivers of ice on 3 sides. Our 4th cruise itinerary is the timeless Inside Passage cruise. It's a 7-day round-trip journey departing from and returning to the cosmopolitan port of Vancouver. This itinerary sails the stunning Inside Passage, a 1,000-mile-long protected wilderness waterway, boasting hundreds of islands and untouched shorelines. Visiting picturesque frontier Juneau, historical Skagway, mystical Ketchikan, Tracy Arm and the Twin Sawyer Glaciers, and of course Glacier Bay National Park, for 2 extraordinary glacier viewing experiences. As Alaska's cruise leader, nobody offers you more. More Glacier Bay itineraries, more experience showing visitors the great land, and perhaps most importantly, more itinerary options, including our round-trip Seattle 7 and 14-day Explorer, our round-trip Vancouver 7-day Inside Passage cruise, and our 7-day Glacier Discovery cruises between Vancouver and Seward. Not only does Holland America deliver the best of Alaska's glaciers, we deliver the best of the rest of Alaska too. For example, an Alaska travel guide answers questions and lectures on diverse subjects throughout each cruise. In Glacier Bay and at Hubbard Glacier, National Park Rangers join us aboard to interpret the wonders of this spectacular environment. For a unique perspective, a native Hoona totem speaker will share their traditions of their ancestors. And more fun awaits you ashore. From flight seeing to river rafting, from whale watching to dog sledding, Holland America offers it all. It all comes down to this. With Holland America Line, you can be sure that your choice of cruise itineraries will include the best there is to see and do. You can be sure that your glacier experience will be outstanding. Whether you visit Hubbard Glacier, Tracy Arm's Twin Sawyer Glaciers, College Fjord, or Glacier Bay. And finally, you can be sure of our signature of excellence, impeccable service aboard any one of our 5-star ships. Let us help you fulfill your dream. Join us this year. We are Holland America Line.